Okay. Is there need to say good morning?
No, you just say good night.
Hi everyone. My name is Habibat Yusuf, and I am the regional manager for public sector business in the technology industry.
Mm,
I'm from Kwara State, and I finished from the University of Ilorin, where I studied zoology, and I did my NYSC here in Abuja. I think that's all for introduction.
beautiful, beautiful.
Oh, Chim.
So, welcome to another episode of Just Talk With Bemdoo, and today we have somebody different, somebody from a totally different field, and it happens to be a lady that is in tech. So, join me as I welcome Habiba, right?
Nice to meet you.
Uh,
Happy birthday.
Thanks for
Yes.
coming to the studio today,
My
this morning.
pleasure.
So,
It's
like,
great
can you
to meet
tell us
you.
who you are and like what you do?
Well, my name is Habibat
Yeah.
Yusuf, and I work as the regional manager for public sector business at a technology industry.
Okay. What industry is
Um,
that?
I choose not to disclose.
Okay. Is it like a confidential
No, it's
stuff?
not, but private sector.
Okay. Okay.
Then, what again?
Like where you're from and how many years have you been like working?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm from Kwara State, and I finished from the University of Ilorin, where I studied zoology.
Okay.
And growing up, I never even imagined myself in the technology industry, but then here we are. So
Okay.
I've been working with my firm for about 3 years now,
Okay.
right? Yes, because that was immediately after I was done with my NYSC.
Mm.
And then, when we were trying to look for opportunities here and there, and then we were
Wow.
able to
That's
find myself here. So, but then when I joined, the whole perspective about technology is even broader than people imagine, right?
mm,
Because a lot of people will say, okay, if you're in tech, you have to know how to code. I'm a non-technical person. I don't know
okay.
coding.
Yeah.
But then we've been there, and we've been able to relate with a lot of people in that
That's
business. Yes. But there are still a lot of opportunities there in terms of even HR, project management,
yeah.
cybersecurity experts, and the likes, right? Not just the whole back end people. So
Mm,
I found myself in the technical sales.
okay. So like what exactly does someone in tech sales do? Like what do you actually do?
Okay, so basically, what we do is we help to drive technology in business. Now, what I mean by that is you're able to identify the problem that a business is facing, the
Okay.
real time problem or challenges, and be
Mm,
able to tailor solutions to them that can solve that problem in layman language. That's it.
okay. So a lot of people think everyone in tech is like a programmer or like they do cyber stuff and stuff. Is that
Mm-hmm.
true? Like is it
No, that is not true. I think I even mentioned something similar,
yeah,
saying that there's this myth about people in technology saying that you have to know
you
how
have to
to
know.
code.
Okay.
No, like there's still, lots of opportunities there within sales, marketing, creator, content creators too,
Yeah.
cybersecurity experts, data analytics, and the like. So there are lots of opportunities
Mm,
way above the whole
above.
coding.
So what was like the biggest difference between selling like tech products and selling like regular products?
Um, Well, I'd say where I work is
Mm,
actually my first job.
okay.
So, but then
And you've been working for like how many years now? 3
3 years.
years. Okay.
And but then one thing I tend to realize about sales basically is like our day-to-day activity. Is what
Mm,
everybody use every day, even down to the pepper sellers.
yeah.
We practice sales because it has to do with
Buying
customer
and
and
selling.
yes, buying and selling. That's
Mm,
just it. So, but then sales and technology, one thing I know is I have to keep learning. I cannot stop learning. The moment I say no, let me pause learning,
mm,
there will be like a fallback, right? Because there's a lot of things evolving, latest trends,
yeah.
things, so you have to be in trend, you have to know what is happening, more like market intelligence.
Oh, So how technical do you think you should be to like be in your sector now? Like somebody that is coming
You
up.
don't even need to know anything for to
Mm,
be in my own sector,
mm,
because you just have to start from where you are. Believe in yourself, know that you want to evolve, you want to grow from the
mm,
current state. So you can even take free online courses,
mm,
just to improve yourself, learn from people, act like you don't know anything, be curious about things. From there you tend to, and then consistency, when you
yeah.
have to keep doing it repeatedly.
Okay. Some people like, is it does tech actually pay better than most jobs
A
today?
lot of people are saying this is the new oil and gas money.
Oh,
Well,
oh, is that
yes,
true?
and it is true.
Oh,
There's actually money in
so I
tech.
should leave what I'm doing now and join
You can
tech.
have that on the side. Don't leave what you are doing. If it's paying the bills, please stick to it. Oh, there's no harm in having multiple,
Mm.
jobs that you're doing.
So what was like the average on average, like somebody that started like join tech today or is working for a firm, like how
Mhm.
much do you feel that person is paid?
Well. Different employees or different organization, and what they feel they are capable of paying, right?
Mm,
But there are different stages to sales. Some people would come into tech rather. Some people will come into tech as a graduate trainee. Some
yeah,
people will come as an expert. You already have the experience. So
yeah,
of course there should be different
different.
cadres and different,
Okay, let's say as a graduate trainee,
well, it still
how much?
varies across organization, but you shouldn't expect to be paid less than 150,000.
Beautiful.
And
That's
that still depends on what sector in tech
yeah.
you are.
So,
Now, if you are a developer, if now sweet money now.
so have you ever had a client who completely changed your perspective, like on sales?
Yes, I have. Oh, I'm not even going to lie. I'll call these people tough clients.
Uh,
Hmm.
what was the experience like?
It was a very funny one. In sales now, first thing is you have to know how to build relationship with people, and
Mm,
you have to understand different people and different emotions. You have to that particular day.
mm,
I went to his office unannounced. It was more like a courtesy visit because
mm,
I was trying to penetrate that particular organization. And then I went. This man literally kept me waiting for about an hour first before I was even able to see him. And then I sat down. I was even with a colleague of mine, so we were waiting. You can't imagine when it was time for us to actually meet.
mm. The
He said,
person.
"Who are you? Where are you from? Uh-huh. So do you have an appointment with me?" He said, "No, that's a courtesy visit from this and that." And then he was like, "No, I'm sorry. Come back later when you book an appointment to come and see me," after delaying us for
Mm,
1 hour. Something that he could have, simply said. That's on the side. There was another customer, I think then when I was, when I started my journey in
yeah,
in
tech.
sales tech. I had it was even on the job. I learned
Mm,
how to be more confident,
mm,
right? Because that particular day too, that was even my first time having to pitch to a customer. And I found myself sweating on the spot. I was in front of the customer, and then I found myself the place was cold, but it
yeah.
seemed like, no, I need breeze now. What's happening? And that's because this man was firing me with questions that I don't even have answer to. And
Mm,
then I didn't that was when I learned to know how to be more confident, right?
mm,
Because you don't know what they would ask you. You
mm,
have to be prepared at all times,
yeah.
right? So basically, that's just it, and consistent learning,
So
right?
like when you meet a client like to pitch to, like
Hmm.
what was that thing you guys always tell the clients at first stage of meeting?
Oh, well, we tell them what we do, and that's basically an ICT consulting firm where we
Mm,
help business to drive digital transformation using technology. So we help to automate work process. We
mm,
help to cybersecurity as well to help identify threats within an organization, and protect their system against hacking, cyber attacks, and
mm.
that. And then we train too on ICT and
Oh,
even data analytics, AI, automation. Right? Technology is broad, and there are a whole lot of areas where we cover.
get to. So as a woman, have you like in tech sales now? As a woman in tech sales, what challenges have you faced so far for the past 3 years you've been in this line?
As a lady in tech,
Yeah.
There's no difference with the man to doing the tech. But anyways,
No difference. They treat all of you the
and
same way.
there's no much difference. We're all the same, But
Mm.
if we're to say in tech sales, there are a whole lot of things that, okay, maybe still has to do with clients, right? You get
Yeah.
some clients where rather than the sales that are IT sales you're trying to pitch to them is something different, but you
Yeah.
just have to be street smart and know how to answer that.
Mm.
That's just it. There's really nothing.
That's nice. So can someone without a tech background build a successful career in tech sales?
Yes. Yes.
Uh, Anybody. So
Yes.
somebody playing football now can wake up and say he wants to
I did not have a
start
tech.
tech.
I did not have a tech background.
You
I
didn't have
did
a tech
not.
background.
I did not even realize I'll find myself in the tech industry. I studied
Okay.
zoology,
Oh.
animals,
Oh.
right? Aquatic organisms. Now, so but then when I was growing up, I used to be someone that sometimes my mom would say "Arare obale" in Yoruba. That
What's that?
means like my body no they come. I want to know this. I want to know.
Oh.
I can count aside. Okay, so aside tech,
You,
I'm also an entrepreneur, right? I'm
what
a
do you
professional baker. I'm
oh,
into event planning and event management. So that's basically
beautiful.
what I do. So, but way beyond that, I found myself in so many areas.
Mm.
Right? Like when I say so many, before you know it, Biba. Before you know it, so yeah, Biba is like my popular name,
Your
right?
name.
So before you know it, Biba this, Biba this. And I find myself growing in it. Why is that so? Because I'm always eager to know how
I
to
know
do
how to do it.
everything. Like I just want to know how to do everything
Mm.
because you don't know where you'll find yourself one day, right? Where you have to start from zero. It's now those things that you've been able to acquire that you now put into use. That's
Mm.
just it.
So like does your income depend on commissions, salary or both?
But it still depends.
Still depends.
Yes. So
Mm.
just to shed more light on that, right?
Yeah.
Um, there are various areas where we sell across,
Mm.
and there are some sales that the revenue that is going to be generated on that particular deal, right,
Mm.
is going to be very minimal. So
Yeah.
your commission, if at all you'll be entitled to any commission, is being calculated per a certain gross profit or revenue that is being generated, right?
Mm.
So if it doesn't reach a certain threshold, there's no commission on that deal.
Oh.
But then if it exceeds that threshold,
That's a
you're
then you have a
entitled to
commission.
commission. So that I say yes and no. So it depends.
Mm.
Because of that, that doesn't mean you won't close deals because we all have targets, right? And
Yeah, actually.
targets, you have to meet up to your targets. So you have to try everything.
So what's the biggest deal you've ever closed? Like while working as a the
Well,
biggest.
the biggest, I'll just give a range,
Mm.
right? And it's over 100 million.
100 million.
Yes.
So
And
what was your commission from it?
let's not
How many
calculate.
percent?
Let's not calculate now.
You can just give a range now. Like how many percent from the 100 million? Is it 5%, 10%?
Let's just leave that
Let's
aside.
leave it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, different organizations and how much they even choose to say, okay, this is how much I want to pay you. If
Mm.
your organization is capable enough to say, I'll give you 20%, that's their own. That's what you guys agreed on. If they
Mm.
say 5%, that's also what. And for them to say 5%, it won't be if you close a deal of 100 million.
Yeah.
They have to start calculating. You have to do your profit analysis. You have to calculate and break down to be able to see the gross profit. This is now inside the gross
Upfront
profit
profit, you
that they are
get your
giving you
own.
commission, not
Okay.
inside the
The
hundred
main
million.
100 million.
Let's so before you start calculating.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
So what was the deal about? Like what's sale did you
it
make
was
from that
ERP automation.
ERP automation?
Yes.
What was ERP? I
ERP
don't
basically means enterprise resource planning. So
okay.
it's more like you having to, instead of having disjointed system, right? So
Yeah.
all your processes from HR, finance, procurement, and the likes is inside just one unified system, right?
Mm.
So managers or super admin can be able to access that even anywhere. Be
Yeah.
outside the country can access, what is going on and be able to see the current process. If there's a particular document that is pending, where the table that the document is at the moment, if it requires approvals, this and that, can they'll be able to give a detailed insight into what's going on within the organization.
Mm. That's interesting. So coming to AI now, because like AI now has since the beginning of tech, AI has come to like I don't know if it has come to destroy
Don't
things or
worry,
make things
AI is not taking away people's
okay.
business. It is not.
So has it made your job easier or harder?
Yes, it has. I even use AI when I'm working too.
Okay.
Yes, and I've realized it has made not just my own business
Mm,
smoother, but even everybody generally, their
yeah.
business and even in people's life, AI has actually made a lot of positive impact, which
Yeah.
I have seen, and it's also something that keeps driving me down. No, no, I check. I've seen what he has done, and I keep.
Yeah.
So AI basically, in general, everybody can attest to that. That it has even made us more productive
Mm,
times that would something that we're supposed to spend 4 hours working on, we're now spending 20 minutes to work on, and it will give us sometimes even more better results because
mm,
it will eradicate manual errors. Now
yeah.
imagine someone have to prepare a report and you're using Excel sheets, you have to spend 2 nights working on it, and maybe you were tired, you don't know where, and if you miss a particular number, every other report is wrong, right? But
Yeah.
then AI comes and you just give it the correct
Correct.
prompt. You need to know how to prompt your AI properly.
Mm,
That way it will able to give you the results that you're looking for, right?
yeah.
Give me the correct prompt, help me to create this report, this, put this under this column, this, and then feed it. AI will give you amazing results within how many seconds.
Mm,
So yes, AI is actually here to help people's work easy because AI is like a machine. And
mm,
there's still some things that require, like now the prompt is still human that would need to put in that prompt
yeah.
before AI can. AI will not just come and say, this is the prompt, let me start working. So you still need human intelligence.
Mm. So what tech trend do you feel young Nigerians should pay attention to?
Hmm.
Like a trend in tech that's maybe not everybody know, but like young people should like
For
invest
me,
in.
I'll still say AI,
Mm.
AI automation.
But some people overuse the AI these days. Like let's let's come to like people that do graphics design
Hmm.
or people that yeah graphics design basically. There are flyers you see around that like five people have used that same
You
pattern of
can you can detect that, no, this is
it is
AI,
yeah.
right?
So that is also a disadvantage because it's making everything look anyhow.
But then I
So
feel there's still a way for you to stand out.
mm,
In AI, you can still stand out. AI is way beyond the ChatGPT Copilot,
mm,
right? It's way beyond that. So
mm.
yes.
What was one mistake beginners make when they try to like get into tech? Or is there a mistake you've been made
Comparing people's chapter
to
with
their
their
own?
own. Imagine they're on chapter one, and then since someone that
Mm,
has gotten to chapter 10, they say, "Oh, why?" When they don't know that everything is still a process, right? Like I
yeah,
said, invest in yourself, learn, keep learning, don't be tired of learning, right? You would actually get there. But not since someone that is already on chapter 10, you don't know the backstory, what has happened, and
yeah.
then you just come and say, why can't I
Mm,
be this when you didn't go through? No, no,
understand.
no. Yes, people rushing too much.
So you're not rushing.
I believe in growth,
Okay.
right? One step at a time. Sometimes you might have to like take 2 steps. Fine, but don't take four when you can still follow a
Mm.
process.
So I think I asked this question earlier, but is tech really the like get rich quick career people on social medias like make it seem? You want to get rich quick and you just
Tech,
start tech.
is it a get? Well, if you meet the right people, if you are talking to the right people, right? Because
Mm.
even in sales,
Yeah,
you want to close out a deal. You have some deals in your pipeline, but all along you've been forecasting, saying, "Oh, maybe this deal is supposed to close by December." But then all the people you've been talking to within the account are not even the decision makers or the stakeholders within the account. Maybe
mm.
you're talking to the IT specialist who still has managers and managers upon there. And then you just see that you've been pushing this deal, the deal no close. Why is that so? Because you're even talking to the wrong people. So, like
Yeah,
I said, when you get to meet the right people, when you're able to say, okay, this is what you have, let them see value rather than just going there to sell. I don't
mm.
just go out there to sell. I position value. Let them see what this thing I'm putting out to them can actually do for their business. Right. Sometimes I give free POCs. Like I want them to start using the service because I know by the time they're already in it, they'll
Yeah,
see the value. And then from there, they'll not even want to stop using it. They'll come back to me. So you just have to be smart
mm.
about it and position value and build good relationship.
Right. So what's the biggest lie people believe about working in tech?
Biggest lie.
Yeah.
Ha. Do I know?
You don't know. Or what was the biggest lie they like before you started tech?
Mm-hmm.
What was the biggest lie like after you started now and you realize that it was all a lie before starting tech, like about tech?
Ha. This question I no fit answer because
Uh,
because like I said, I found myself there. I did not dream
okay.
of coming to tech, but then I found myself there. Hmm.
I think this is like the last section. Well,
Okay.
which one is harder? Like you have to pick between the two. Is it learning tech or staying consistent? Like,
Ha. To be very honest, it's staying consistent that is harder.
staying consistent is
Yes, you
harder.
can even learn tech, and if you are not consistent, all the things where you learn go
Mm,
still fade off. So yeah,
yeah.
staying consistent is actually harder because
Oh,
there's a whole lot to be done, a whole lot. So, but when you're able to, when you're determined enough and saying, okay,
yeah.
this is what I want to do, then you'll be able to see faster results.
So it's being consistent that is more harder.
Yes.
Okay. So like, what's one thing you tell somebody graduating from, let's say, from the university now, and it's like trying to get into the tech
Mm-hmm.
industry or something? Like, what's the one advice you give to that person now before getting into it?
Be ready to learn. Don't stop learning. I
Mm,
think everything is still learning, right? And
yeah.
also, when you're able to be unique, have your own unique niche within the tech industry, you'll be able
Yeah.
to stand out because technology is expanding rapidly, right? Everybody, even before now, you see people going to cyber cafe to do some things, but now it's something that just in their room they can do it and they
Mm,
don't need, right? So technology, everybody's so just but by the time you're able to stand out and you already know, what you are doing, you're
mm.
going to thrive in it.
Oh, that's nice. So, what do tech people do for
Chill.
fun aside going to office every time? Tech. What do people do for fun?
Tech people still has they have their normal lives now. What
Mm,
do you do for fun?
I do my podcast.
Okay, well, we
So, what
we
do you
have
do for
our
fun?
normal life. Me, what
Uh,
I do for fun, I enjoy going out a lot. Right,
okay.
I hang out when
Like
I'm not
parties.
working. Yeah, I attend parties,
Mm,
events. I plan events now, so yes,
okay.
I like to be in the entertainment lifestyle too. So yeah.
Do you know any popular person in the entertainment space?
Uh, well, I know a couple of people.
Like, like who?
Don't worry, my life is private, but then I'm
It's private, but the
popular.
person is okay. You're popular. You're the popular person.
Don't worry.
Okay. All right. I think that's it now.
Hello, guys.
Mm,
So, thank you for watching, and I'd like you guys to like, share, repost, keep reposting, right?
mm.
And let this video hit how many K
2
subscribers?
million.
2 million subscribers. Bye, guys.